guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
And Calvin, we are back with The Walking Dead. Last time on, we had everyone was taken right to jail.
Yep. Do not pass go.
Yep.
Do not collect $200.
Mm-hmm. You start fomenting dissent, right to jail.
Yep.
You're a kid of someone that's fomenting dissent, right to
Straight to jail.
You're helping people in a clinic like Ezekiel, jail.
Straight to jail.
Right to jail.
Just by association.
Yep. But now there's a train also going right to jail that we need to follow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We also had a poll last time because we are wrapping this up. All right. The poll was: do you think the ending of the show will satisfy? I think we have 4 episodes left.
I believe so.
80% say no.
Really?
80%. Yes. So I'm going to be jumping into the comments to see what people were saying.
Yeah. That's a...
Josh says it's almost weird that people still watch this. Hey, anything that goes on 11 seasons is going to have people that feel that way about it, and I get it.
Yeah. It's true.
Vonnie Stewart said, I have continuously watched even through the fuckery, but no, I don't think it will. These past 2 episodes even have had me looking at my phone and barely paying attention. I just don't really care. I mean, this is, I think that this is already indicative by, our engagement numbers when it comes to this show. Really,
Sure.
The reason that I am here to see it out is because, this show at one point had my love, and even if it doesn't quite have my love anymore, it still has my loyalty. So I'm just going to stick it out until the end of the show.
Sure.
But I've been kind of enjoying this part, at least. There's nothing wrong with the Commonwealth stuff that I'm really interested to see where it goes.
And there's nothing deeply wrong with the plot of it,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
it just feels like it's going a bit slower.
Unfortunately, when you have a moment when so many people say, oh, hey, it's good again, well, to people that haven't caught up, that sounds like, oh, you gotta get through some shit, and no one wants to do that. So,
Yeah,
especially
that is true.
when we have so much to consume these days.
That is true.
So,
And not just everything else, but also, all of the spin-off shows and the movies and stuff that are planned.
yeah.
People probably just have it in their back pocket that, oh yeah, they're not going to finish the story
Yeah.
here. They're going to finish it in one of those.
Joel says the same thing. I would believe it. I would believe it would be satisfying if the show was still going on, even after all of these new spin-offs end. However, since I know what these spin-offs are about, I don't believe this show will have a satisfying end. Yeah, I suppose so. If I knew there was going to be a spin-off, but not exactly what they were going to be about, certain characters I would be more worried for.
Sure.
We'll end with Alexandria, who says, I'm really worried for how they end this, as the episodes don't feel like the story will satisfy, but I still have hope. Which is that core message of The Walking Dead, right? That there's a
Indeed.
little bit of hope. And we're here to stick it out and see.
Indeed.
Now, right to Joe. Gabriel just, yes. I understand.
He's a little groggy. Hopefully they're on the back of the,
Oh, yeah, I don't
the train
Tuck
thing.
and roll. No, they're in the truck, right?
Was that a bump?
Yeah, that's a bump. Oh, okay, they're gonna hear that!
Well, he didn't hear anything. Straight to jail. That's murder.
Oh, it crashed.
Fuck,
That was
yeah.
a good sequence.
That was kind of cool.
That was going just so fast that I'm like, yeah, I'm not jumping.
right.
I can't
That's-
tuck and roll. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
We didn't even have to worry about him coming back.
It's like, hey, I was cast in this week's episode of The Walking Dead. Oh, who are you? That's me.
The rest of the... Oh my gosh, he went long ways.
Wow.
That's crazy. The whole thing turn around?
That opening went hard. That was great. I loved it.
It was good.
Just silent, wake up, the guard's asleep, let's get the fuck out.
Oh, the guy from the tree?
Yeah.
Dang. Yes, Gabriel.
Yep. I really like that zombie interaction.
Yeah. That made sense.
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing you didn't stay asleep any longer.
So what? They just tuck and rolled and hit their head on rocks.
I guess they didn't tuck well enough. You just there already?
Or maybe it's a side effect of the stuff they gave him. Like it just makes him drowsy.
Sure.
It all starts in places like this. You should take comfort in knowing that good people will benefit from your labor here.
The Commonwealth is built on the back of slave labor camps?
That is your salvation.
What? It's almost like they're trying to rebuild America from the beginning.
By the rules, you get seen. Nobody has a name. Because we have no need for them.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you mine, and you will not address each other by yours. When I point at you, you stand up, you exit the rear.
Do you just get numbers or something?
You.
Probably.
You.
Step out, exile.
Exile.
They are being transported to another site. The rest of you will work until the tracks are clear. Everybody up.
Another site.
Well, yeah. They want to keep them separated. That way, you have that over their head. Like, hey, if you try to escape,
We'll do something to the others.
yeah.
The work is hard.
Like, even if you
You'll be
succeed,
protected
they're
by a
fucked.
great Commonwealth. And although you have been delivered from the paradise of the Commonwealth, take solace in knowing that it's better being here than it is being out there in the wastelands.
I don't know, but what I would probably prefer the wasteland.
Hey, yo, I'm loving this so far. This is really
Oh
cool.
yeah, this is cool.
This is really interesting.
How do you get surprised? Heads on swivels.
She's distracted. This one is okay.
My arm is dislocated.
Oh, damn.
Yank on it.
Pop it back into place. Come here. Take my arm. Pull it up. Okay. You're gonna have to put your leg right here. Right here. Come on. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2,
Jesus God.
3.
That was a good snap.
It's more like a.
Brought it here.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Torture yourself. What good does it do?
Hey, that guy's laying different than
What
last
do you
time.
tell me when I beat myself up?
He's twitching.
Quit bitching and move forward.
Quit
Okay?
bitching, move forward.
Just take a breath. Okay.
Is that a train?
That sounds like a train.
Why are they blowing at crossing?
It's a train.
There's.
They have reasons.
Okay.
Good, sensible reasons.
Okay.
Connie.
Mm-hmm.
They got Connie.
They got everyone pretty much.
Except the 5 of them and
Yeah.
what, Eugene and Yumiko,
Mm-hmm.
Tony.
Get off the road, quick! This is so that scene from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Did he just park like? Okay,
No,
not
he's
on the rails, but near enough.
Is that a railroad spike?
Yep.
Fuck. Oh, fuck! Yeah, it was a walker!
Right?
No!
He just wants a hug. You gotta stop seeing them as people.
I mean, that's a dead body.
Yeah. understand if you got kids and stuff like that.
Me too, but I just imagine myself grabbing that thing by the ankles. It's like, oh, is that okay?
Luckily,
Yeah, luckily it's the.
But after the fall, we were forced to become family. It's a good thing. It's a gift that's helped in this place. They had to come at us when we were seven. I guess I'd say to you.
Well, what a great way to think about it.
yeah.
Carol.
Maggie.
Yeah, they didn't do this to you because you're weak. They did it to you because you're strong.
Yeah.
How did you find us?
We heard a train. Did you hear a train?
Did you hear a train?
Where's Daryl? Is he with you?
He's inside.
Oh, that's a great transition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to please do something good for the time you have left.
Man, when's the last time Daryl said please?
No, it's like you once. I joined the force. My family needed money. Guessing that's your story, too.
I know you.
You go to your church?
Every Sunday, back pew, closest to the door.
Hmm. Oh man,
Could always come a little late and leave a little early.
Gabriel's gonna work on
Talk about something.
Just gotta forgive people like me.
And he knows he's doing wrong, but he just wants to.
I wish I did.
All the time, guilt, shame.
Because you're a coward.
Gabriel.
You try not to be. Fear can make us do things.
I mean, he was a coward too.
No.
He knows, but he's just.
Bring shame. It could also push us into the light. And you're trying to do the right thing now. He sees that. I see it too. We all do.
I wish I talked to you sooner.
I wish I had too.
Now every soldier that we kill, I'm gonna be like, well,
Wish Gabriel knew him.
he was probably a good dude. He's just in that system like everybody else.
I mean, it's like stormtroopers.
We should eat Pamela.
Eat the rich.
The end of each story is very important.
Ooh, damn. That's
How
meta.
do you want yours said?
Mm-hmm.
I heard rumors about designation too. Taken somewhere far away. I've never seen it.
Designation 2 is like super exile.
We help.
Like they're so bad, they're put in another prison system or
Oh,
something.
man. This actor is, pun intended, killing it. Damn. Just walking away with that. Ugh. This episode's so good.
I know.
My wife, one of the ones that left on the trucks. Wondering if you could just tell me where she.
Ow! Stop to eat, stop to sleep. Understood?
Understood.
Motherfucker, you ain't getting last rites.
No. Fuck no.
Okay, now go, go.
Everybody's thinking the same thing. Sorry, characters, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna make it.
Now!
Where'd the shots come from? That's scary. Like, was it like a lookout? Is it someone that's up high?
I thought it was just that one guy that hit Negan that was up on the.
Was it that guy?
I thought so, but
See that guy? He fucking looked around.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Didn't waste his ammo.
How hard can it be? Come over here and I'll show you. How hard can it be?
I love the soldier banter.
It's pretty great.
Damn. And there's a couple zombies too.
Yeah.
That's a good chunky sound effect.
You got that antenna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the wire, you set it up. Answer me!
Connie! Ah, dang it. You should have used your super speed.
Right?
You okay?
Go get him. He's gonna alert. Go get him. He's running for the alarm. Classic video game.
Yep.
Good job. Worth it. We got Connie. And a train.
That only goes one way now.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl.
Go get him.
He's gonna go get him.
It's like the swoop bike scene for the Jedi.
Hey, he caught up to him quick.
Yeah, he has like +10 on the bike.
Yeah, he does.
I like these GoPro shots. Cool.
Yeah. The vibration, I think it helps.
It does. Bike off. Huh, that's crazy. Oh. Slide! Yes! Yes! Fuck, man.
I do what you're asking, I'm dead.
Best episode of the season so far.
Stay back! Put it down!
What? What? Huh?
I'll do it!
What is it?
I help you, my wife, and you boys.
The kid, the guy? Ah.
I'm sorry. No!
Oh my god!
Did he say?
Oh! Shit!
Did he tell them anything?
That's just how afraid he is. This warden must be a son of a bitch. Is it that guy that was on the bus?
Must be.
Oh, I got some good old-fashioned gruel.
That is
Everything the
watery fucking oatmeal. That's got to be oatmeal, right? Oatmeal or like
Sure.
cream of rice or something.
I stayed away from you for years. For a reason. Oh, you need to show up that shit.
Yeah.
Melting people's faces with irons. Coercing women into marrying you. Slaughtering my people. That shit I have not forgotten.
You don't have to forget. You don't have to forgive. Just shelve it.
Well, just so you know, I haven't forgotten either. And for the shit I've done, I probably deserve to be in a place like this. It fits. But Ezekiel, it doesn't fit you. It doesn't fit the others, and it sure as hell doesn't fit my wife and baby that's on its way. I am coming to you as a soon-to-be father and as a man who has led people. We have got to put our shit aside and work together. For everyone. What are you thinking? I know this warden's playbook. Using fear as a weapon. You want to scare people into an uprising? That only works if you're the one holding the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Fear's not going to work. But hope. Hope will.
Hope is some powerful shit.
That is your thing, Ezekiel.
He needs you to do it.
Yeah.
That's so great.
I don't know how to do that here.
Defiance,
We barely talk to each other.
sacrifice.
Yeah. Martyrdom.
I can get you your spot.
Ah, fuck, Negan.
But when I do, you need to know that I doubt that I'll be getting out of here with you.
So you gotta save my wife.
What are you talking about?
Back to work.
Damn.
Back to work.
Now.
I'm with you. For now.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite dialogue scenes in the season, I think.
This whole episode's been great.
Wait,
Open up.
is this Alexandria?
Holy shit, it is.
Outpost 22 is Alexandria, I think.
22, did you say a convoy is coming in for reprocessing?
Yes, ma'am. Word is that most of the processees used to live here, but
Fuck.
the claimed the territory and turned it into an outpost.
I was like, huh, that gate looks familiar.
It did, yeah.
The warden will debrief you when you get to base. In the meantime,
And they know exactly how to get in and out of that place.
Fuck yeah, they do.
engage. Shoot to kill. Watch your six. And Godspeed, 301.
Thanks, 22. See you soon.
See you soon.
Mountain has underestimated us since day one.
Yes.
We are gonna get our kids, take back our home, and make it right. And Pamela's never gonna see it coming.
You'll never see me coming. I think that was the best episode of the season. I'm looking back through all season 11. There's some good ones in the beginning, too.
Sure.
But this was my favorite. It had an awesome beginning, middle, and end.
It was golden Walking Dead all the way through.
Yeah.
No bullshit, no like,
I mean, even
drawn out.
the Maggie, like, you know, not being super rational in the moment. Like, it makes sense. I
It
get
does
why,
make sense.
So I'm fine with it.
And it didn't linger too long.
Yeah,
Like, she
yeah.
got through it eventually.
And it worked out with distracting that guy. And,
Yeah.
And, you know, character internalizing their trauma is going to make them mess up. I mean, that's the point. It's just sometimes it can be a little much. But that was awesome. I just love that I'm excited for the next one. Like, when I realize, holy shit, it's Alexandria. They fucked up.
Yeah, they did. Like, they lived there for how many years?
Yeah.
And they know every little piece
They
of
do.
that place.
That's going to be so much fun. And we've been away from it enough where I really bought hook, line, and sinker. They took it and changed it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Absolutely. Fucking Hornsby, that was his whole thing anyway. He wanted outposts. And he wanted to be able to, like, govern them.
What they're doing with these exiles is so similar to what we are currently seeing in another show we're watching called Andor, Star Wars show.
Indeed.
In the prison system of the Empire, just being a way of using forced slave labor and justifying it.
Yeah.
But compared to, like, the Empire that kind of, you know, the Imperials believe in what they're doing, the people here, it seems like mostly are just as bereft with hope and threats of their family. You know, it's that like what the warden said on the bus, like, you suffer here and everyone back home gets to live a good life. I think
But that's not the case.
I mean, no, it's not. But
that is like the.
That's the truth of these soldiers as well.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, that guy, that scene, every scene was great, but that scene with Gabriel, like, reaching out and comforting that man and sitting with him and opening his Bible. He opens with, you know, salvation, and then cut to walking out of that with a bloody knife.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that scene. And, you know, I'm almost kind of happy we didn't see it, but, like, he mercifully murdered that man, you know, because, well, I mean, he was going to die anyway, but
Sure.
But still, like, calling him a coward and saying that's not so bad. What a good scene.
I know. I love how complicated Gabriel is.
Me
He's
too.
like one of the most just polar opposite characters.
Yeah. Quit bitching, move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Like, he is so compassionate and so bloodthirsty.
He is. They just don't hesitate. Like, you know, I was kind of just thinking, like, man. I mean, even the guy that killed himself with the screwdriver, like, he did that because he is so afraid that even just attempting to, you know, cover his tracks, and, no, the warden will find out, he'll kill my family, bam. I'd rather die than and protect them. And then when he fell and it went further.
Yeah.
That was great, too. You know, the only weaknesses of the show is stuff like, well, they got to rely heavily on, like, visual effects, blood and stuff like that. Sometimes the stabs to the head can look a little wonky. And, you know, just imagine the realism if they were firing those weapons with blanks versus the visual effects and the no kickback and the, you know, like, that would just make it better. But I am such a proponent of gun safety, especially on set after some of these tragedies we've had recent years, where I'm like, I don't think it's worth having to do that, you know? So sometimes it can kind of feel a little more like video gamey with a gun that's just, you know, doing this with a bright flash and they have a visual effects, you know, chamber or whatever. So I kind of like fudge that in my head a little bit too. Like, I could say like, man, I'd rather you go all the way, but I'd rather your actors be safe on set too. So
yeah.
That's fine with me. I'm really trying to like reach to find something I didn't like about this episode. And that Ezekiel Negan scene was so good. Because instantly, even if you've kind of forgotten, because it's been a long time, like, Negan subjugated the kingdom. Ezekiel did what he could for his people, but behind the scenes, he was, you know, and everything Negan did, it came up, and Negan's like, yep, and guess what? Because I speak that language, I know what this guy is doing, and I know how to beat it.
Yeah.
And it's got to be with hope, and I can't do that, but you can. Go save
my... He knows how he was beaten.
Yeah,
right?
he does know how he was beaten. And he's telling Ezekiel, someone that he knows has honor, give me your word that if I have to kill myself or sacrifice myself, you're going to take care of my wife and my kid. You say that to someone like Ezekiel, I know that he will die trying if I give what I say I'm going to give.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen, but if that were a way Negan was going to die in the show, it might be the only way I'd accept, honestly.
Sure.
They talk about how the warden talked about how you don't have any names here. And also the soldiers, they only have numbers. They don't get referred to as names either.
Sure.
So that kind of also solidifies, like, technically the soldiers in the exiles here are in the same boat. It's just that Stanford prison experiment where it's like, well, these ones are given power and these ones aren't, right? So,
sure, it is kind of like that.
Yeah,
I know. Like when you're communicating over radio, you don't want to use names and stuff like that.
Sure, I get you.
Like it's just better and it's more secure to use numbers. You know?
No, I definitely agree, which is why it was so convincing that when Rosita called in as the number, you know, a similar tone of voice, the number, and she also knows the protocol. I just mean like in a meta way.
No, yeah,
like the taking away of names kind of just shows to us, the audience, like, oh, there is just as much in the system as well, to the point where a guy will kill himself with a blunt screwdriver.
Man,
how much force do you have to do that?
A lot. It's... like, just from the friction, it's hard to do with a sharp knife.
Yeah.
You know? Like...
crazy stuff.
When's the last time you tried to stab through a watermelon? With like a knife? Something like that, you know? Like, it takes...
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I did that this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, every morning. That's when I wake up. That's how I wake up.
You stab through a watermelon? And
I put my alarm clock in a watermelon, stab it every morning. So I'm actually quite good at it, but I understand what you're saying to the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I have to eat my way to the snooze. All right, and then we had the line, the end of each story is very important. How do you want yours to end? If this is the quality of these last 4 episodes, I'm in. Because,
I hope that was a meta statement of like the show itself. It's like people remember the last thing you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every end is important.
It doesn't matter how big your show is.
Not just the end of the spin-offs and stuff like this,
Oh, no.
but the end of this story is important.
This flagship show.
I'm really hoping it's this good.
Game of Thrones was the biggest motherfucking thing in the world,
and they dropped
and it
the
fumbled its
fucking
ending.
ball.
And now they had to make another greatest show in the world with House of the Dragon just to get people to be like, I'm interested again. You know, like it's tough. You got to do that right, and I gotta, Hey, look, I'm empathetic. COVID hit this show hard. They've had to split a bunch of focus. I'm sure it affected production to a certain extent. But this episode was firing on all cylinders. If this quality of episode was happening throughout the last couple of seasons, I don't think that we would have had the poll we had this.
No.
How great is it that our poll was 80% negative,
and this
was a baller episode. I'm not saying that confirms the next 3 are going to be just as good, but at the very least, this is what we could do.
It's giving me great hope.
Yeah.
Just like Ezekiel.
Yeah. Right.
Will give me hope, and the prisoners hope.
Yeah, and certain people are like, I don't watch the show anymore. They're like Negan. It's like, well, they can't get hope for themselves, but
sure.
Blind Wave can. So I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not doing a Q&A today for various reasons, but we are jumping right into what our poll is going to be for this episode. The poll is going to be, there was a lot of fantastic scenes this episode. Which one was your favorite? And by favorite, I mean you can define that as most emotional or badass or logical or sad, whatever you want. What was your favorite scene? Calvin, what are some of our greatest hits here?
We're going to do Maggie with the child walker.
Yep.
And her relationship with her son, messing, emotional state and everything. And we're going to do Gabriel and the guard. Last rites. And Negan and Ezekiel.
Yeah, those three. Those are probably our 3 top ones. But if you have something else, we'll have a something else option, and you can say which one was your favorite. All right, let us celebrate this episode together by going to patreon.com/blindwave and interacting with the poll. See you, everybody. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of The Walking Dead with us. Man, we only got a couple episodes left. And it would be a shame if you don't find some hope and be a Blind Wave subscriber on the day that these episodes come out. Not weeks or years later, on the day. Do your part!